More Hasan, please.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Cyber, chill. My God.
Oh, yeah. This is like so old. Hasan was banned. Oh, this one. This is from recently.
Talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag?
Yeah.
Hezbollah. Look it up.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag.
I don't know flags.
It's this is a.
You know what? I'm going to be brave.
What?
My favorite flag.
It's got.
It's funny because he says it and he's gay. And Hezbollah would like have him killed immediately.
This was after both attacks, right?
Yeah.
This actually, can somebody link me real quick? I'm so sorry. I only read the title of this article and I assumed so much about what was written in it, and I'm probably right, and it's already influenced me. But can somebody link me the article about how the title had something to do in like the first paragraph, something with the fact that like when you look at who you can't make fun of, or when you look at the people that like are hand wringing over jokes, it's purely and only a demonstration of who has the power in that particular situation, is what this article is about. Because it's absolutely true. I'm assuming that's what the article's about. But whoever had a link that, I just want to read that on my own time. Like this, like, could you imagine making jokes like this after? Like, imagine like there are 2 terrorist attacks against black people, and someone's like, "What's your favorite flag?" And you're like, or "What's your favorite like cosplay outfit?" And you're like, "I'm gonna be honest, okay."
I'm gonna dress up as Kyle Rittenhouse.
Or no, it wouldn't. That's not even close.
I'm gonna dress up as Derek Chauvin.
No, not closer. It would be. I think the Grand Wizard outfit is actually kind of fucking ballin'. Because you're not talking about an individual
The
actor.
KKK flag kind of based.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
Hezbollah,
Yeah, terrorist
who
organization.
literally exist in South Lebanon to destroy Israel, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not. Yeah, you're like on. That's like you're on some wacky and wild shit.
I've been collecting Hasan shit, and
Oh, it would be like having the thin blue line flag right after George Floyd died.
Yeah,
That's what it would be like. Yeah.
I'm collecting, like, we're putting together this beautiful package that anytime anyone wants to know about Hasan, they can. And I think that's going to be an important thing to have out there in the world. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This.
Got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up.
Wow.
Son.
Or
We might have to cut this.
we're behind the paywall. It's fine.
Like, it's so pointlessly edgy too, and like there are cooler flags,
Well, there's definitely cooler flags.
and it's just he's like so edgy. It's like.
Well, he's inspiring more Elias Rodriguez's and other people like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so fucking cringe. I hate safe edgy.
I can't believe that Twitch lets it continue to go on.
Yeah, I know. It's wild.
Here's the thing. I make this habit whenever I see Twitch post. If I'm not busy, I'll comment under Twitch's post and I'll just put one of Hasan's random things that he's done underneath the random, just reply. They'll be like, "Hey guys, it's a cool day. Make sure to touch grass." And I'll be like, "Should I be able to touch grass like, Hasan calls people inbred or whatever?" And I'll post a video. But I miss like 10, 90% of them I miss. But when I check on sometimes I'll go and I'll look, and I haven't commented on it yet. And I must know that Twitch is feeling this, because when they post anything, there's like 20 comments being like, "When are you going to stop allowing terrorism on your site?" Like, every post they do has shit like this. And it's like, their social media manager must have fucking PTSD that anytime they post something that like crazy shit's gonna happen. The sponsor does something, I got a fucking ratio of them saying this brand supports terrorism. Like, I'll keep doing that shit. I don't know how Clancy's surviving. The motherfucker must have dirt on Steve Boom. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Or it's ideological capture. The people don't give a fuck about it. And Amazon just doesn't pay that much attention to it, I guess.
Yeah. Crazy shit. Create bots that spam every post. AE Studio, you don't need to. There's people that do it willingly. Like,
And think of how cringe it is that you're doing this. Like Hasan already kind of fucked. Do you remember when Nick was on some show that got broadcast on Israeli national TV?
Nick?
Nick Palm, when he was sitting there watching the
yeah.
the dancing video and the terrorist videos.
Yeah.
He was running that program.
Yeah. That was good times.
my
It's like, oh
God.
shit, that's not too good.
He was like, "What am I watching, dude?"
So Hasan got banned for 24 hours. When you get banned, so everyone knows in the future, when you get banned, all of your VODs get marked as private. You have to manually re-enable them afterwards. What else do we got here? This is hilarious, seeing that you can tune into a Hasan stream any time of the day and just see him making up news on the spot. Oh, this should be good.
And culture all the way down.
But in that process, I think a lot of people get duped.
It is mic settings.
Something that I've talked about quite frequently was with like Sex Pestiny, right? Not only is it just, I mean, not only is he
Yes.
an
I'm sorry. Why am I laughing? Sorry.
It's just so goofy at this point.
immoral person, perhaps possibly engaging in criminal acts, right?
Uh-huh.
But also, he's wrong all the time.
You are known for being wrong.
And I know that he has created this environment where he claims that I'm wrong all the time. But like, if you're getting your information from a guy like that, or if you're getting your information from a guy like Hutch, you are just going to be constantly led astray. And at a certain
Hutch, famous. That guy does fake news all day. You know who else is worse than Hutch, though? I'm really important. That guy,
yeah.
he is like so far on the right. He's probably the most Republican guy I know, if I would have to guess.
Yeah.
Like
I
in
would say
fake
so.
news 24/7, also that guy.
True.
Just like, it's like, I'm sorry. Can I have a little bit of real news inside of all your bullshit here?
certain point, you got to go, why is my expectations designed around what this person is telling me not matching up with the reality in front of me?
How can he say that with no? Well, I know why. It's all this all
Why is it
performance.
that these guys were telling me Joe Biden shouldn't drop out, and everyone is actually a radical asshole for claiming Joe Biden should drop out, all the way until Joe Biden literally dropped out? Why is it that if I follow these guys, I'm always playing catch up? I'm always wrong.
Like it's funny because even internally that logic doesn't hold up because first of all, my position was always that
Just stand culture.
my position was always that it was that would be a tough call, and I maintain that position even after, right?
Well, you give up home field advantage a lot. And
Yeah.
also, people hate women.
I would just say it's a tough call, and black people.
Women
right?
hate women.
I would just say it's a tough call, period. But I said I would support whatever they do, and I did. However, wouldn't that technically mean that I was correct? If my statement was you shouldn't drop Joe Biden because if you pick somebody new, then we're going to lose the election. I mean, I'm just saying Joe Biden has never lost an election to Donald Trump, and they dropped Joe Biden, and then they lost the election. So like, how am I technically? Wouldn't I technically be correct there if that was my position? Now my position was like if they switch him out, I'd support it. It's a tough one either way.
Do you think that, here's the thing, our next candidate, what are the odds that we get a 50-something-year-old white man? Can the Democrats do that? Can they win an election? Can they run a white man who is between 50 and 60 years old?
I have no idea. No one knows what the next election season will look like.
Because I kind of feel like we might run a disabled.
It's possible that like a trans
Eskimo.
disabled black person could win because like the Republican Party no longer exists at this point in time. You've got a whole bunch of Trump supporters, and that's why like in these midterms.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we're gonna do a white guy.
Yeah.
Gay though.
Sure.
Sorry.
Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, who knows? It could be that like 20% of the party like just doesn't even bother fucking voting. Next presidential election, it's like, oh, Trump's gone. I don't care anymore. Like in these special elections and all this shit, these guys do not show up to vote. They have these huge fucking losses that are not helped by anything. The Wisconsin Supreme Court loss, even the special elections they have won were like by like 20, 30 point narrower margins than when Trump was there. So who knows? But who knows? We'll see.
Do you think Trump will try to run again?
I want to say no, but if he doesn't, if he was 10 years younger, he absolutely would.
Yeah, but what is he gonna? So who will run in his place? One of his kids?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying like no, it's a cult, and you can't just replace a cult leader. Like nobody else.
You sure you can't?
Well, they have to.
Who's the cultiest of the culters?
Well, don't they all usually kill themselves or?
You know what? You know what happens when Trump gives it up?
What?
Don't they tear themselves apart trying to find out who's going to be the next one?
Yeah, they splinter or whatever, maybe.
Right, because there's going to be an internal power grab to see who's going to be the chosen one. Trump will anoint someone, but the other people are going to rebel against that because, like, no, this guy doesn't get to be the next Trump. I want to. Oh my God, maybe they'll tear themselves apart.
I mean, it's there's no clear leadership structure, and Trump has no interest in building any kind of party apparatus, obviously. So who the fuck is going to replace him? Who knows?
Okay, so what else do we got here? XUC leaks that Twitch will sometimes let their biggest streamers know and work out a time for their ban to work around their schedule. When you're about to get banned, they send you a DM and also calls out Hasan's chat for their actions during the reading of the manifesto.
Yeah, this has always been true, basically.
Okay. We're all going to die. Wait, hold on. New Mayan Miles.
Well, wait, we're all going to die? Don't skip yet. I want to know what we're going to die about or die from.
Okay. At the town hall, when the crowd says people will die due to Medicaid and SNAP cuts, Joni Ernst responds, "Well, we're all gonna die anyway, motherfucker."
Nice job.
Are not die. Well, we all are going to die.
Oh my God! And the smile, the smirk, if you must say, on her face. Hold on. Does she have more to say?
Hello, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for a statement.
Never do that. Always double down. Unless this is a fake apology where she says, "I'm sorry that you guys are a bunch of bitch-ass fucking babies."
True and based.
That I made yesterday.
Oh my God. You know what's interesting? She has the gap in her teeth above and below. You see? Like, it's almost like she has something in her teeth, right? But it's not in the bottom, which is where you normally see because the teeth kind of go like this. And on the bottom, she's got it both ways, on the bottom and the top.
Wow.
Yesterday at my town hall.
It's very distracting.
See, I was in the process of answering a question that had been asked by an audience
can't not
member
see it now.
when a woman who was extremely distraught screamed out from the back corner of the auditorium, "People are going to die." And I made an incorrect assumption that everyone in the auditorium understood that, yes, we are all going to perish from this earth.
Not me. I'm going to live forever. You know why?
Why?
Well, I don't know, because I'm the only one that exists, so I assume I'll be fine.
Based. Hold on. She sounds like she's getting dangerously based.
So I apologize. And I'm really, really glad that I did not have to bring up the subject of the tooth fairy as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, she did it.
For those that would like to see eternal and everlasting life, I encourage you to embrace my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Because she said that, I'm sorry there were people that didn't know that you would die or whatever. She said, the way she said it was like she was setting herself up for something based. So, okay.
Yeah.
I'd vote for her.
I wouldn't. That's all right. You're a racist. I get it. New Maya and Miles. Oh, God. What is this? Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay. Who do we want to talk to? Hello?
Bonjour, mes chers
No. Hello? Hello? Wait.
Wow, good one, dude.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello? How are you?
Well, doing quite well. Thank you for asking.
I'm very scared of this one. I have to hold on. Let's keep going. Hello. Hello?
It's in a different language in the bottom right.
Oh.
English.
Wait. What?
That thing, the instructions, it shows you what they're going to do. Click water cooler. Makes pleasant conversation.
Hi there. What's been the most surprising thing that's happened to you this week?
I shit my pants.
Oh, wow. That sounds unpleasant. Everything okay now?
No.
Oh, no. That's not good. What happened?
I just told you I shit my pants.
Right, you did. Sorry, I wasn't trying to dismiss you. Are you feeling all right otherwise?
Besides shitting my pants?
Fair enough. Besides that, how are you feeling?
This is no Miles or Maya. This is not ready for mainstream.
Well, let's try it. Here, restart this, okay?
Well, I think you can do a recording too. You can like
I don't need
give
a
it
recording.
like you can make it talk to you. I think you can
It
upload.
is talking to us right now.
No, like you can make it talk to you in your own voice. You upload a recording of you saying something, and then
Why would I want to talk to myself? I can just talk to myself right now.
No, but like
hello,
you can, and then
hello.
you can
How are you doing? I'm great.
Yeah, but you know what you're gonna say. All right. Quiz show.
Wait.
Quiz show. You're a quiz show host that hates his job.
Okay.
Right then, welcome to the quiz. The rules are simple. I ask you 5 questions, you answer them. Get them all right, and you win a prize. Don't get them all right, and, well, you don't. Let's not dwell on that. First question, Linus, which is the only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh my god.
Certainly. Which is the only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres?
Antarctica.
Oh, rather you than me living there. That's incorrect, actually. It's Africa. On which continent would you find the world's largest desert?
Africa. No. China. Asia.
Right, you are. Asia it is. On which continent would you find the world's largest desert? Next question. True or false, Cohen? Holland is a region in the Netherlands.
True, false, true.
True it is. Jolly good. In what country is the Chernobyl nuclear plant located?
Ukraine, soon to be Russia.
Russia, Romania, Belarus, Ukraine, America.
Oh dear. It's Ukraine. Don't worry, we will have our off days.
How do you not know
What
it's in
mountain
Ukraine?
ra-
Well, I do, but he gave us credit for other answers. I just wondered if you just said anything that was correct, if he would just give you credit for it.
All right. Next question.
Yeah, that was 5.
You're quite right to question me. My apologies, I seem to be having a bit of a brain freeze.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This one sucks shit.
True.
Okay, Twitch is finally adding DVR, but only for Turbo users and subscribers, which is funny because if you know, okay, here's something that I know, being a based video engineer.
Yeah, video engineer.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no additional cost to have DVR when you're using Amazon IVS. I know this to be the case because I've read through the documents. There's no additional cost. Sorry, for like a company like Twitch, the cost would be $10,000 a month, maybe. It's just holding state. If you don't believe me, ask. Kick uses it, so ask Kick. Next time they do one of their AMAs, ask it. No additional cost to do IVS, not IVS, to do DVR, to do rewind feature. No additional cost. If you don't think I'm correct, if you're a programmer, go look at the docs. There is no additional cost. In the fact that Twitch has not had it until now, and now they're still trying to gatekeep it, is everything that you need to know about Twitch.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Because you're looking at me skeptically.
I bet that there's no additional cost at the DVR implementation level.
No, there's no additional cost.
But I bet that there are probably additional costs incurred for the technology surrounding it.
No.
Okay. There absolutely are.
Okay. The next time Kick does an AMA, ask him. And I guarantee you they're going to say, they're like Australian. Be like, oh, mate, no, mate, there's no additional cost. Something like that. It's my best Australian accent.
So Twitch just simply doesn't turn it on because they're just evil.
No, because they're retarded.
Oh.
Do you know how much time that Twitch has spent on features that no one gives a fuck about? Co-star?
Yeah, that's dumb.
That is retarded, and they keep pushing updates for it. It's like there's 4 people that use it. I swear to God, the only reason they make this feature is because Dan Clancy wants to drop in on fucking girls' streams. He's like, hold on, I need to be able to drop in faster. Like, they're just... They put effort into making Xbox apps and PlayStation apps, and like no one uses them. Now they've like last been updated in like 3 years ago, but someone built these apps.
Are you ready? Here's a question.
Yeah.
Dan.
What?
What about a new UI
For what?
for DVR?
What about it?
They'd have to build one.
Jader, I know that I'm not wrong because I've already skipped ahead, and I already know for a fact that it doesn't cost more money to other companies that use
Okay,
IVS.
before reading the actual answer, my guess would be, if I had to guess,
You don't have to guess. I've talked
my
to
guess would
companies that
be
use it.
that one, there is probably some reworking they would have to do.
I mean, that could, their
for
shit
stuff
could be
related to
scuffed.
VODs.
That's possible.
It's not about stuff being scuffed. It's that video delivery is just is a small part, arguably a minor part of the overall business.
For Twitch? It's like the business is video delivery.
The business, well, the delivery part is probably the maintenance of the CDN. It's not just the technology to deliver video. Although it might be a part of it, but it's probably like the CDN. So the question would be, my guess is going to be the CDN is probably optimized for streaming, right? Streaming traffic. I imagine there's different ways or different like priorities you would have, and like you want to deliver something at low latency, you can't have any buffer times, you can't have like low line jitter, whatever bullshit. But if you have the ability to rewind on a DVR, my guess is you have to be able to hold a lot more data or something. I don't know if the CDR could instantly at the push of a button. The technology might support it to have IVS, but I don't know if you could all of a sudden have every pipe ready for people to just rewind and to be able to access all of that data. My guess is you would have to have it.
I know, like for instance, it's not that crazy. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.